Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. This is OrD, and you are watching Good as Gold on Monday, May 7th. This is Good as Gold number 25. You can find me, OrD, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff you see up there. But we want to get you into the game as quickly as possible. There it goes. Now it's going to be full screened. Oh, yes it is. Fantastic. Now we're going to configure in some player names, and we see that right now we have Muffin Topper, and he is going to be going up against Neostream, who is a Terran. And you can watch me do all this admin stuff because it's the first time I've ever done it. Thank you for bearing with me on that. Update. There you go. Those are not supposed to be B's. That's an even funnier looking name. Gonna update. Everybody's at 0-0. But two. Coming into the game so you can get some game noises and then realizing that's way too loud. Can we tell it's a Monday and that I haven't done this in a few days? I can. So sorry that everything's not beautifully prepared. I'm going to accept that so we can stop blowing your eardrums and see that we already have some really annoying pylon action going on out of Muffin Topper in the green. And actually I just realized that I need to configure colors. So we have a green Protoss versus green Protoss. There he is. Green Protoss versus a red Terran. Red boom. Update. Update. And there we go. Now we're in game. We see that a refinery's going down. We see down here that we have a gateway coming up. And we have some probes that did not like an SCV scouting them. And now I'm going to go ahead and open in-game the Muffin Topper and Neostream. Just so that I can see them, and then maybe so that people can see the supplies. How do we like that? Is that nice? People liking this? Maybe? Alright, that should be nice and easy to see for everyone now, hopefully. And just checking back into the game that everybody's here to watch. Thank you for bearing with me. I got some new toys with XSplit, and I'm just trying to work out some of the kinks so that people can enjoy it. We do have the Good as Gold banner up. That's fantastic to see. It's a little bit off of where we really want it to be, so we're going to fix that just a little here and a little there. And a little more. And just barely lining that top there. There we go. I'm gonna run with that. Not sure if that pixel annoys me too much or not, and I have to decide soon, but I don't want to cover up too much of the screen. I hate that when people cover up a lot of the game. We see that we're reactoring out Marines, and we have Marauders on the way with the concussive shell upgrade. We also see that we have more supply depots coming down, so clearly looking at getting a lot of supply early on. Superpower Dark Raven just finished game 1, starting 2 now. Thank you very much for the update, guys. KK. And then slash reply to tab. There we go. Ha! I just learned something new about the chat. And we see that a Stalker and a Zealot are going up against a lot of Marines and a Marauder. And there's death and dying going on. We're going to really catch you back up with the Worker Supply tab. Lots of data coming at you. Army Supply at 13 for our Terran, at 0 for our Protoss. And our Terran is moving out across the map. Closing that so you can see that the expansion is being taken, and that's with only one gateway down. However, Warp Gate will finish. Another gateway is finishing now, and a third one will probably be able to have its first warp in before this engagement really starts to happen. It's too bad for Muffin Topper that he doesn't at least have a sentry. Warps in 2 Zealots. However, they are in range, and so our Terran player gets off a little bit of damage. Just net is a great move from our Terran player who's just ignoring the Nexus down below, and in fact is going for not quite an Artosis pylon, but it does power one of the gateways, sending in his probes without his Zealots. An interesting choice. Really should lay down another probe so he can get those warp-ins in. Now he's sending in his Zealots without his probes. Neither of those were good engagements for our Protoss player. However, with this many probes, he should hopefully be able to surround the Terran army. Anyone streaming, reply, yes, I'm casting another game right now. Now we got a Stalker coming in, and we see that, wow, that was a lot of micro out of Neostream, who is just going with the early aggression to win the game, and takes it pretty decisively. Game 1 goes to our Terran player in red, Neostream. I'm going to open up that score screen for you. And we're going to see that our Terran player really just went with that early aggression. As soon as he could start building units, he did. And as soon as he could start building an army, he did. And he just kept streaming it across. In fact, we'll probably see resource collection rate. Yeah, that more or less levels off. Obviously drops to 0, and Muffin Topper pulled his probes, which he had to do. And unfortunately, it was not enough to save him. Ladies and gentlemen, that was game number 1 of a best of 3 of the Good as Gold, number 25. Here is our banner today, Monday, May 7th. Congrats to Neostream on winning that game, and we'll be right back with game number 2.